The night was dark and cold when 12-year-old Timmy decided to venture into the forest on a dare from his friends. The stories about the forest were endless, tales of lost souls and eerie whispers that sent chills down the spine. But Timmy, eager to prove his bravery, ignored the warnings. As he stepped into the dense woods, the towering trees swallowed the moonlight, leaving him in almost complete darkness. Every step he took seemed to echo, and the rustling leaves sounded like whispers from unseen beings. The further he went, the more the path seemed to disappear, swallowed by the underbrush and shadows. Timmy's bravado quickly turned to fear. He tried to retrace his steps, but every direction looked the same. Panic set in as he realized he was hopelessly lost. The whispers grew louder, more insistent. He could almost make out words, though they were faint and garbled, like voices underwater. Suddenly, a light appeared in the distance, flickering like a candle. Desperate for help, Timmy ran towards it, tripping over roots and rocks. He emerged into a small clearing where an old, decrepit cabin stood. The light was coming from inside, casting eerie shadows through the broken windows. Timmy hesitated at the door, but the need for help overcame his fear. He pushed it open and stepped inside. The interior was as rundown as the exterior, with broken furniture and cobwebs everywhere. In the center of the room, a single candle burned on a table next to a weathered book. Curiosity piqued. Timmy opened the book. The pages were filled with strange symbols and drawings of twisted, nightmarish creatures. Suddenly, the whispers became clearer, as if they were right next to him. He felt a cold breath on his neck and spun around, but there was no one there. The candle flickered and went out, plunging the room into darkness. Timmy's heart raced as he fumbled for the door, but it wouldn't budge. He was trapped. The whispers grew louder, now a cacophony of voices all around him. He felt unseen hands gripping him, pulling him towards the book. Terrified, Timmy screamed, but no sound came out. The darkness seemed to close in on him, the whispers filling his mind with incomprehensible horrors. He struggled, but the unseen hands were too strong. Just as he felt himself being pulled into the darkness, the door burst open, and a blinding light flooded the room. Timmy collapsed to the floor, gasping for air. His friends stood at the door, their faces pale with fear. "Timmy, we heard you screaming. Are you okay?" one of them shouted. Timmy nodded weakly, unable to speak. He glanced back at the table, but the book was gone, and the candle was unlit. The whispers had stopped, leaving only an eerie silence. His friends helped him to his feet, and together they fled the forest, not daring to look back. Timmy never spoke of what happened in the cabin, but he knew he would never forget the whispers and the terror that awaited him in the heart of the forest.